Hello world, this is Brian Braille Winchester. By like February of 2009, I was in the process of finishing up an album called Audibly Enhanced Dreams. I took some time off to promote Cloud 19, do some touring, and then my personal circumstances kind of arrived and I started creating some songs, and there was obviously a theme to the music I was creating, and so I allowed myself to continue going in that direction. The record is called Weaponade. It's really a healing record. It's a record of digging deep within myself, expressing emotions that maybe were bottled up, and just things that I was recognizing and realizing as I was walking through this. Thought I was making the record that was being made in the process of seeing the marriage restored. As you know now, that's not how it turned out. Some people are like, why do you even feel it necessary to let us in at all? The thing that I think people have to realize is that me and my family have been traveling together, not just around the US, but around the world for the last 7 years. So the pressure of getting on stage and having people assume a lot of things about your life and what's going on that are very far from the truth, it's a lot of weight to hold. A lot of people have also said, well, why not make the statement more simple and just say we're having marital conflicts, please pray for us. I don't want to minimize the situation or just like continue to have these little blanket statements. I feel like we put this pressure on ourselves to like just sweep everything under the rug. I've realized as I'm going through this that there's a lot of people who have went through similar things. There's people that are going to go through similar things, and people going through their own scenarios, own situations. That fear of transparency, that fear of honesty, not only often prevents us from getting better ourselves, but it also prevents us from being able to help out people, relate with people, be there for people who might end up walking through the same thing. And I'm so thankful for the friends, for the support, and for my family and the people who have been in my life through this, and the people who have stepped up and shown their support as the videos come out. I mean, I had calls coming in from Africa and emails coming from Hong Kong and just all over the world, you know, and I feel really privileged to be connected to so many people. Feel free to continue hitting me up personally. I appreciate everyone who also has made efforts to kind of try and give advice or direction on how to fix my situation. Please believe and understand that all those variables have been explored, and I'm not going to speak for the future. I have no idea what the future has in store, but right now the situation it's out of my hands, and I do have a peace about where it's at now and also what the situation has produced in me personally. It's really broken me more than anything over my own sin, over my own need for Jesus, and none of us are immune to the challenges or struggles of life, and there are beautiful people that have suffered things far worse than anything that I could even imagine going through thus far in my life. I'm coming out of this with what it's produced in me, just recognizing beauty in things that I was sometimes blind to, and seeing God move in ways that I used to try and put him in a box, you know. So a lot of me just feels like, man, this was a path I had to go down in many ways so that my eyes could be opened to things that I was closed off to. That's a lot of how I'm processing a lot of this right now. Some other announcements about this record. I'm working very closely with Syntax Records. You see I'm in Syntax Studios right now, but I'm actually going to be putting out the album under a new label, which I'm starting. I did not want to come back with Hip Hop is Music. I felt like that name was kind of limiting, and I wanted to expand past it. I'm not going to reveal the name of the new label yet because I'm still I want to finalize everything and have it sorted, but within the next few weeks, maybe next month, I plan to actually release Weaponade and have the new label name announced. I guess to conclude this or to tie it up, Weaponade is just around the corner. I'm literally trying to put it out within a month or so from when you see this video. I'm not trying to necessarily just sit here and try and capitalize off my situation. This is not the situation I was hoping for or the results I expected even while I was making the record, but I just feel deeply that it is not in vain, that it is not for me to throw away this record, but it is to share what was going on. And ultimately, I think that the true purpose of the record was a healing process for myself. That's really what the record speaks on. Love you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Weaponade is just around the corner. Peace.